Welcome to SGS Arts. So today I just wanted to quickly let you know that I was once again a guest on the roninazarin Talk stream podcast. I think this was probably like my fifth or sixth time this year, so we have been really busy. But today's topic was the best films that we watched in 2023 this year that weren't from the year 2023. So each of us, four people, gave lots of recommendations. So if you watch this podcast, I'm sure that there will be some films there that you haven't seen yet, as all of us have bit of a different taste, and we all mentioned very different types of films. So again, the podcast was me, Ronin, Nazarin, and Chris Mohan, although Chris Mohan had to leave like midway through the podcast, but he but we had time to hear many of his recommendations, even though he had to leave early. But the rest of us gave more recommendations than Chris as we stayed on for longer. And then in the end, after kind of we were done with the topic, we also talked about some like other things, like again the films that actually did come out in 2023. So we did talk about that a little bit in the end, even though it wasn't the um, topic of the chat. But it was such great fun. I tried to bring that Christmas mood with my background and some reindeer antlers that fucked up my neck and shoulders. And we also got lots of comments from Cineart Therapy Altes and Tony, two of my favorite people I've met on YouTube. So it was great that they took part in the conversation throughout the whole podcast pretty much, and they offered lots of great comments about the films that we were talking about. And again, there were lots of funny jokes during the podcast as well, which is always fun. I like the like to do the podcast that way, that there is again more intellectual chat, but also lots of comedy, as that's kind of the type of person I am. I like deep conversations, but I also like to make constant jokes. But anyway, great fun. Again, this was probably the final collaboration I'm doing in 2023, as we only have 2 weeks to go, and I haven't at least planned any collaborations yet. Although if anybody wants to invite me for another collaboration before the year ends, feel free to do that. Again, I love doing these, and I um this is like my favorite part of YouTube. This and talking to Tony Beaches. Those two things are my favorite things on YouTube. And if anybody ever wants to have a chat with me, just let me know. We can do it on my channel, or if you have your channel, we can do it there. Yeah. But anyway, happy holidays, Merry Christmas. I will probably keep doing solo videos for the rest of the year, and even before Christmas, and maybe even during Christmas. We'll see. Anyway, thanks for watching. Don't drink all the coke. Sayonara and arigato gozaimashita.